As a kid, Brian Deegan built jumps in the sandbox and always played nice with the other kids.
Definitely just out here for destruction. Just, you know, tear this course up and make all the fans go nuts, just cause a riot.
Representing all that is evil in the world. You know what, Cam? Marilyn Manson is even afraid of this kid. The other half of the metal militia, Brian Deegan, busting the mini spikes.
Spikes, fun, rebel flags, stickers, all in black. Deegan is going to go humongous, and he's going to do it crazy. He's going to rev up the crowd. He's probably going to end up roosting the crowd if he has it his way. They told him not to, I'm sure, but he's going to break every rule. Starts out with a no-footed one-handed whip. It's a little different.
We knew the militia was going to roll on set with a few stunts up their sleeves. Here comes Deegan. He's got the mohawk on top of his head. Doesn't smile at anybody. Hates everyone. He's just a real nice kid from Nebraska. Deep down inside, in his heart.
The best part of the fact is he hates everyone and he breaks all the rules is he's always smiling when he does it, and you see him throw the bike completely sideways. He never takes that grin off his face.
A little panic rev when he's doing the grabber.
Yeah, when you hear that bike rev up real high, he's trying to keep the front end up. You know, he's letting go of the bike. And when they rev it, the inertia of the motor and the wheels start to spin fast, brings the front end of the bike back up.
How about the time at L.A. when he won his first ever 125 Supercross main? Cam, tell the folks at home what he did at the podium.
What he did is when he got to the finish line, he decided he won the event. He threw his bike away, what we call a ghost rider. There's a no-handed lander. That's the first time we've seen that today, Jer.
He did that in practice the other day and threw his bike off the little berm to the left. He crashed and got up, kind of put his hands on his hips.
Deegan is riding incredible. You know what? It might have been the start of things when he was at that Supercross, threw his bike away. Maybe he kind of liked the feeling, so he just found a way to bring it back. A huge knack right there. Deegan got fined $1,000 by the people that put on the event, and one of his fans stepped up and paid it.
I think we should vote Deegan the cult hero for all the little troublemaking Groms in the world.
You can hear the crowd. They love him. Check this out. Here he comes across the field, setting his bike up straight, takes his hands off. This is going to be the no-handed lander. Look at that. Impact, 80 feet across, no hands. And then look at this knack-knack, completely whipped. Some of the guys are doing whips, some of the guys are doing knack-knacks. Deegan puts them together.
All right, even if he doesn't care, look at that score, 93.33. Putting him up in the first place. Think that'll take that smile off his face? I don't think so. Don't be sneaking out for some more pretzels.
Hooked on my cough, it's feeling pretty good. Well, let's see what happens.
You know, the thing about this kid is, yes, he does have Tourette's syndrome, and people have teased him, but he doesn't care. They're always beating him up. He's fighting back. He just says whatever. He's out here at Freestyle Moto X, and it's his turn to shine.
You know what he's really laughing about is that it's the beginning of summer, and his kid, that age, 17, are probably in summer school. He's out here on national television, international television, whipping it completely flat and sideways.
International television, let me just lay it out for you. 180 countries in the next 2 weeks.
Freestyle Moto X blowing up. Look at the Superman T-grab kick. Throwing the kick similar to the Indian Air, but he's not quite getting him crossed. This guy wants to make the final. He's set in position to make it now. He wants to upgrade a little bit.
Bringing him up young, rolling low down in Southern California. 17 years old. Look how good he is already.
Here he comes. Look at that. Look at the extension. Great riding from San Diego, California down there in Southern Cal. Look at that melancholy. Whipping it, grabbing the fender reverse. That's a skate move those guys are busting out.
Man, this place is packed. Look at all the people here for Moto X.
Starting to think about that bar off.
About 70 feet long.
I don't feel much wind right now. Maybe just got a sketchy takeoff right there. Here he comes with the whip.
That boy just handed me a piece of paper that said Twitch has been riding since he was 2 years old. Man, when I was 2, I was still drooling.
There he is. The bar hawk. That is his move. Nobody else is blowing that out.
Looking like Gumby with the flexibility.
Look at that heel click. You see how high he gets his feet up in the air when he does that?
I'm watching.
This is his last hit right here. Look at the whip. Whoa, coming up long. Wow.
You know what? He's not shaking his head right there.
I know I haven't seen him in the air actually shake there. He's giving you a little shake. Some of those tricks that guy did were just incredible. Look at the bar hop. Look at the extension. You see his legs actually snap Wow. Max there. He's up 30 feet in the air. Look at that. He's over the scaffolding. He's trying to get up on the bridge.
Twitch taking in his score. He's looking good, 91.33. That's what we like to see. Everybody smiling, everybody happy. In colors right now, the infamous Metal Militia's one half. Brian Deegan, look at the spikes, dressed in black, copping serious attitude.
He's coming out ready to kill. He's going to go nuts right now, blow it up. He's a freestyle jumper. He's here to win this event today.
Deegan's one of the only guys to ever win a 125 Supercross.
Starts it off with the knack-knack. You know, one of the things I was saying is that Deegan is used to taking his arms, his body off the bike, and one of the things he did before is he won the 125 Supercross at LA Coliseum, and when he crossed the finish line for the victory, he tossed the bike away, gave it up. He got fined $1,000. He wouldn't pay it. He doesn't play by the rules. Actually, one of his fans paid the bill for him.
If they told him not to do it, he would. If they said he could, he wouldn't.
He's against the grain. ATG at all times. Superman seat grab for Brian Deegan.
You gotta love the style, though. Look at the style on the chest protector with the spikes.
You know, he definitely has a style all his own. The Mulisha is kicking. They actually made a video. It's called On Any Black Sunday. It was too gnarly to release. It actually was like more like a Faces of Death video. So they're gonna tone it down and put it out for everyone to get. Look at this.
No-hander landing. I saw him do that in practice, and he ate it. Obviously, he's got it wired right now for Moto X Finals.
This guy is on his game. He is here to win. He comes into this first round of the finals, qualifying in second place. Here he goes across. One-handed lander, no-foot whip.
We haven't seen that yet.
That kid's crazy. He's a kooky kid out there on this bike. What the heck does he think he's doing? This is going to be his last hit. Look at the Superman seat grab. He's going to rev it for the crowd. He's got his arm up.
Actually, just has his arm down like, what up? Give it up. Come on.
Check this whip out. Look at the style. Look at the knack-knack. Full extension. That's something the judges are looking for. He's got it fully down. Look at the Superman seat grab. Reaches for the hole. Throws his feet back. Look at that. Straight down. And look at this as he hits the wooden ramp. See the compression over the scaffolding. Max air just over 28 feet.
After his first run in the finals here, the MCG rider Brian Deegan currently placed in second. Right out of Travis Pastrana's hand. MCG rider, Metal Militia, Brian Deegan. Thank God he's not dating your daughter.
Deegan's going to come out and go huge right now. He's got the spikes on. He's going to come out and rev it up. He spiked this out. We thought he was coming out the middle. He's going around the side. There he is. Deegan coming out with nothing. Barely getting his hand back on the bike. He's going to push it.
The Metal Militia breaks all the rules. Rule number 1 in their handbook. There are no rules.
Look at that Superman extension right there for Deegan. He's famous for a lot of things, for crazy things he says on TV, for throwing his bike away at the Supercross, but can he be known as the gold medalist at the X Games here in 1999.
These guys make their own videos. They get some sick stuff going on. They're always rolling tape. If you stick with them and you're on the road, you're probably going to get in trouble and get tough and stuff.
I don't know how they do it. How do they stay out of jail with that attitude? Check those gusts of wind right now, gusting up to 17 miles an hour. Deegan go across, doing a no-footer regardless of the wind. He said earlier, I don't care about the wind. I am going to go out there and win this event. And he's putting in a heck of a show. Look at him coming across with a nothing to no-handed lander.
Deegan's originally from Omaha, Nebraska. He has that hot look on his face, but really he's just a nice guy.
Yeah, right! The corn-fed country boy turns California psycho Metal Militia. Look at the wind knack-knack.
Back. Black is back and he's on the track.
Yeah, Deegan, you hear the horn. He's out of time. This is going to be his last hit. Superman seat grab right there, going right at the crowd.
Oh my God, he's taking out a seagull.
He was high enough to take out a seagull. He's revving it up. Here it goes right here. Deegan with the Superman going straight back. Look at the bike up and down. Look at his body positioning. That is textbook right there for Brian Deegan. Big Superman seat grab here. Look at this whip with the knack-knack.
After all the talk, it's time to walk. Looks like Deegan's going to have to take the bus back to Oakland. 96.67. Looks like that puts him down on the bottom of our leaderboard. Brian Deegan gets the bronze. Mike Sigmar's riding for shift with the